What's up, everybody? I'm Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. We're going to do a twin flame reading, and we're going to find out what's going on with Cancer season. It's approaching fast. It'll be here like in a day or two at the time of this reading, and I want to kind of get a glimpse, a little sneak peek, if you will, at the energies that are coming in for my twin flames and my soulmates. So let's go ahead and pull some cards. Let's throw them. Let's throw these cards. Guardians, guides, angels, helpers, healers, thank you very much. Give us guidance and clarity. Give me clarity and sight. Clear messages for my collective twin flames and soulmates. What's to come for Cancer season 2022? Oh, well, okay. There's the reading. We're done. Lovers. Yeah. That's the Lovers card, y'all. That's the Twin Flame Soulmate card. Actually, that's the Twin Flame card. I think most of us look forward to seeing that. Cancer season is about love. It's about relationships. Okay? Twin Flame unions. Okay? This is making choices in regards to relationships, big choices in regards to relationships as well. Okay, I'm digging this first out. They want me to pull this card as well. Oh, shit. Look, this is an 18 and up show. I talk about sex and very straightforward. Watch the channel trailer if you want to know a little bit more about me. I can be shocking. You never know what you're going to get. That's why it's called Get Feathered. Listen, the first two cards out for Cancer season for my twin flames and my soulmates, I wish I was doing this live. This is freaking phenomenal. That is the Eight of Wands. There is communication. This is going to happen fast. Fast, fast, fast. But the cool thing is, the bottom of the deck, is that you're going to be cautious. Yes, you're going to take a leap of faith. There's going to be spontaneity, but my collective is going to be cautious moving forward. That's the Fool in reverse. That means, yes, taking that step, taking that leap of faith, but kind of watching where you're going, looking before you leap. I love it. This is saucy. It's already spicy. I don't know what to say here. This is beautiful. There's the reading. Thank you and good night. Oh my goodness. Twin Flames Soulmates, Cancer season. Oh, there's the Nine of Wands. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay, so some of you may be in in the energy where you're kind of cautious. You're being cautious because you've been wounded so many times, either in this union or in relationships prior to this. And that could be slowing down the change that's coming in here in Cancer season. So be mindful that you're not allowing the past to affect this awesomeness here, okay? Then again, the Jovial Joker is in reverse, being cautious. So I think the worst is behind most of you in regards to unions, in regards to relationships. I feel like you may be exhausted from relationships. You may be tired, but you're still holding on to the wand. And the wand tells me that even though you've been knocked down and you've taken some hits and you've seen some things and you've experienced some stuff, you are still willing to make the effort to get back up one more time. You may just be in the process of still getting back up here, okay? Because in this card, this warrior hasn't yet quite made it to the standing. So you're in the process of standing up to push forward one more time. I am just looking at this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there are 9. It is the Nine of Wands, but I didn't see them. But they're kind of, some of them are floating and some of them are not. So as long as you keep the past behind you and know that the past is the past, then this can move forward quickly. Okay. But for those of you that are still carrying a little pain of the past, you still feel a little injured, you're still doing a little bit of healing, you're going to be cautious moving forward. So don't worry, nothing, you're protected, you're protecting and guarding yourself. Some of you are blocking the past out, past relationships, even twin flame connections. You're kind of blocking that energy out, right? Be sure that you don't allow the pain or the things that have happened to you. Don't allow do your best not to focus so much on the things that have happened. Of course, stand your ground, know your worth, know what you want, but it's almost as if some of you, the energy is you're not quite ready to be vulnerable, okay? And that's what you're healing from here. You're not quite ready to, you want to, you got that desire, but you're not yet ready. So you're working through that. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. Ooh, my goodness. Aries or Aquarius, okay? So yeah, I am feeling with this kind of the energy is the Hanged Man, where you're still in the process. You're still in the processing of the emotions of the things that have happened in the past. Okay, so you're here. You're not quite. You've got the determination. You've got that gumption, the go ahead, if you will, but you're still working on it on an emotional sense. So some of you, it's just kind of it may slow it down a little bit, but you really, the arrows of love are here. This is falling in love. This is making choices in love. This is traveling. This is forward focus. This is knowing what you want, what you desire, and going for it. This is communication, quick communication, lots of communication. Okay? Wow. I really do love this. And the sun is shining so brightly, where there's light shining so brightly in both of these, which is absolutely beautiful. And that's just a sexy card right there. I don't care who you are. So you're processing the emotions of this, okay? And so you're still a little bit guarded, okay? So you're still a little guarded here. And that's okay. All right, Cancer season. Okay. You are manifesting money too? We got Merlin the Magician out here. And then the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you have been manifesting return. Some of you have been manifesting love. Some of you have been manifesting this movement forward in these amazing connections. And Merlin is out here saying there's a new beginning here. You're manifesting it. Some of you, it's time. It is definitely divine time with the Seven of Pentacles, and some of you have been manifesting for quite a long time, and we finally have movement here. This is absolutely beautiful. So some of you aren't quite yet ready to get the offer, to make the offer, or to communicate, okay, or to start the passion or the emotional connection, because you're still healing from something. Let's say get another deck. So this is amazing. It's divine time because you've manifested it. It's time to harvest something from the universe here, yo. And that's absolutely amazing. They want the yellow deck. Okay. Let's go for the yellow deck. I love you guys. If you want to donate, the best way that you can donate to this channel, of course, if you want to give a donation of love in tip money, whatever, the links are in the description. But the best way, my most favorite way, is when you donate your energy towards that like button and possibly subscribing, because that's the way I know you like what I do, and you let me know that you want more of what I do. So give me a thumbs up. Don't leave me hanging. Feather, we love you. We like what you do. Thumbs up. I dig it. Okay. I'm going to have to get some clarity on this, but we have the Seven of Swords, the Devil energy, and the Three of Cups. Okay. You have a new beginning, too. Ace of Wands, the bottom of the deck. Some of you are fearing lies and manipulation. Okay. This is something that you will be processing or working through for the majority of my collective. The energy is here, and it is telling me with these 3 cards that, of course, the major arcana trumps it. And it says that there are some fears, okay? And the fears, or the obsessive thinking, or the overthinking, or the negative thoughts, or the fears that are here, is what is kind of holding this back. Okay, is holding the wheel of fortune back. The delay, any delays that might happen during Cancer season, is because you're fearing being lied to or manipulated. Okay, you feel being ghosted or lied to, and on the other side of that, the flip side of that, is you're kind of fearing, you're kind of fearing the emotional connection, the 3 of Cups, the joy, the celebration, the reunion, possibly the coming back together or the coming together. What I'm saying is getting together and celebrating and actually communicating on an emotional level. Again, I told you, you're still processing something on a very deep emotional level, and you're trying to process getting the past and keeping the past behind you and not allowing it to affect anything moving forward in your unions, in your relationships, whatever it may be. Okay? So remember this. You've got a new connection coming in here. You've got a new passionate connection coming in here. You've got communication. This is passion. This is desire. This is endurance. Wow. Endurance. That sounds nice. But this is actually the communication, the action, I have the enthusiasm and I have the desire to take another try at this, or to go get into a relationship. Okay. And we know that with the 9 of Wands. I told you, you're still holding that wand. You're still holding the wand here as well. You have that passion and desire and that enthusiasm for it, but you're fearing being lied to or manipulated, ghosted, and some of you are fearing that emotional connection, or you may even fear the actual gathering or the getting together or the meeting this person, the first dates and the get-togethers and the dinners and the goings offs and the doing the things. Okay, that's something that you have to work through, or you might be working through during Cancer season. Okay, Cancer season 2022 sneak peek. What might my collective be going through or dealing with? What challenges? Again, we have the 5 of Swords, which is, not communicating. Some of the challenges or the communication. So during Cancer season for my collective, it's almost as if, the challenge is walking away from pain, from painful thoughts, leaving the past behind you, okay, and taking what you've learned with you, okay, moving forward. That is the challenge here in order to get this new beginning, this new start, this passionate rekindling, or maybe even just a new relationship going. This could even be having the energy for it, wanting to do it, wanting to go for it, and having that endurance and that energy that says, yes, I really want to do this. I want to have a relationship. I want to do the twin flame thing again, or I want to fall in love, It's that exhaustion. It's almost an emotional exhaustion that some of you are going to still be healing from. And this is what this is telling me, is that the challenge for you is letting the pain of the past go, grounding it, letting it go, and taking the best memories, taking the best ones with you, learning the lessons and moving forward. Okay. Some of your other challenges may be instability in union, instability in home life, instability in relationships, instability in marriages or relationships, okay, or family or home. All right. And it's just because we do have the Four of Wands in reverse. So your challenge may be the actual stabilizing or starting a new relationship or union, getting it to where it's stable, grounded, solid, moving forward. So that's a challenge. The High Priestess, listening to your intuition, not needing to know everything. You don't need to know it all. You don't need to know everything. Behind the veil, there's a lot of stuff that you don't need to see. But it's listening to your intuition and following your intuition, okay? And some of you, it's actually a non-action card. There's nothing you need to do until you need to do it. You will be guided to take those steps. Your intuition will nudge you and tell you, and you'll feel that. But this is a non-action. The challenge is some of you remaining quiet, going within, listening to your intuition and following your guidance. Some of you, it may be remaining quiet until you're healed, finishing your healing, and then what comes around is what the universe has for you. But this is also, you don't need to force anything. Okay, there's nothing that you need to do. There's nothing that you need to force or push or rush here. That is a challenge for a lot of us. We're wanting to just get this show on the motherfucking road. Right? We're ready to get it going, right? You know what I'm talking about. Give me a thumbs up. Because that's what the magician does. They get it going. They rekindle it. They renew it. They keep the Merlin magician keeps it going and growing. Okay? And it's alchemizing it. And manifesting it, and knowing that there's benefit to be had here in these connections, because you're manifesting benefits. You want there to be benefits for both partners, but you definitely are ready for a partnership, a soul connection, a twin flame union, whatever it may be. You're ready for a love, a strong connection, a bond that is equally beneficial for you as it is for the other person. Okay? Another challenge is, again, stabilizing the connection. Some of you, this may be involving education. It may be involving your career, or restructuring your finances, okay? Rebuilding your finances. Some of you, the challenge is in regards to love, stabilizing a strong foundation for a relationship moving forward, heading towards the 10 of Pentacles. It's that divine masculine, divine feminine universe spirit coming together to create the bond. It's the soul connection. Not only that, but it is a relationship coming together, working as a team to create stability. Some of you may need to release someone. We'll get a clarifier on that. But this is a new connection. Some of you may be needing to release a twin flame. Some of you may be needing to release a marriage or a partnership or relationship in order to have a strong, solid foundation with a soul contract, with a soulmate. Another challenge is the Six of Wands, knowing that you are going to be victorious and successful. And a lot of us, because of what we've done in the past or what we've experienced in the past with that Nine of Wands, it tells me that, yeah, your challenge may be that this can move, knowing that this can move forward, or a relationship or a connection or a union can move forward successfully. Okay? Knowing that you're going to win, you're going to be successful moving forward. There can be success here. Clarify this. Ten of Wands, an ending to a relation. Some of you, it's not for everybody. Okay. Some of you have a relationship, a connection, or a union that the challenge is releasing it, letting go of it. Okay. Ending the burden, the struggle of an unbalanced twin flame connection or relationship. Let's just say that. A connection with another individual that has been unstable. And the challenge is releasing it and letting it go with that Ten of Wands. Letting it go. So that you can have a strong foundational teamwork connection with someone moving forward. I feel like in Cancer season, the challenge in this is because there wasn't what is the word I'm trying to say? I feel like this instability is in this connection, for those of you that this is resonating for or will resonate with, this has to be let go of. And this can sometimes just be the energy of it. Not so much the person, but some of you, it is the person, okay? Because you're overwhelmed. You've been overwhelmed. It was a struggle. It was a roller coaster ride. And a lot of you, it was because there wasn't equal give and take. There wasn't equal, it wasn't balanced giving. The other person may have been very generous with a lot of people. The person may have been breadcrumbing and not very generous with their time, attention, money, devotion, love, whatever it is, okay, in your connections. But sometimes in relationships we can overgive, and this is why I was saying you're wanting a benefit you're manifesting something to benefit you. Of course, we know that we are of benefit to others, right? We should be. We know what we are, who we are, how we love, how much we can do. And overgivers tend to do all the giving, and we allow connections to continue far past their expiration date because we desire that love from another person, but in reality, we are not getting what we desire. And sometimes we have to let those connections go in order to get something that is fair, balanced, stable, and that can grow long term, and that is equally benefit teamwork, somebody that's going to work with us to help build that foundation or to rebuild that foundation. All right? Whatever it may be for you. But that, I feel that that was a connection, or those are the connections where it was just so much. It was so much overgiving, or there wasn't a balanced energy exchange there in whatever way. Some of you may not know this yet. Some of you may not have enough information to know whether or not that's going to happen or whether or not that's your story. Okay? But I feel that you are also manifesting the strength during Cancer season, the strength and the courage and the energy that it will take to end this kind of energy, whether it be in your thoughts, whether it be in your connections, and it may not even be in a love relationship. It may just be in a family dynamic, children, friends, family, employers, employmentships, and whatever, coworkers. The overgiving is going to be an energy that is going to be changing for you. Okay, if you allow it and if that is what you desire. But the energy is of a manifesting of a balance, of balanced connections, balanced, beneficial connections, friendships, family ships, all of the ships, okay, moving forward. So some of you may not know this. You may not have enough information. You may even been ghosted. You may not be communicating with this person. There may be like no contact, zero contact, or it's very splotchy or spotty communication at best. And you're manifesting this strength within yourself to release these kinds of connections. And I love that, because you're ready for a level up. You're tired of the sleepless nights. You're tired of the regrets, like the dread, the sadness, the emptiness, the sorrow, the loneliness. Okay. And you are dealing with, in Cancer season, the emotions of that kind of thing for the majority of you, so that you can level up to a new cycle that allows you to manifest this lover's Eight of Wands energy that came out first two cards. Do you know how excited I am? I'm so excited. I am so freaking ecstatic right now. Like, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Maybe do. I'm excited because this is great and wonderful energy. And what Spirit is telling us here is some of the things that we need to look forward to, or we need to maybe address. What is some things that you need to tell us? Okay, some of the things that you may need to tell us. Let us know about Cancer season coming up 2022. My collective twin flames and soulmates. Thank you, Spirit. You said 6 cards. All right. Something that my collective. Okay. All right. All right. Let's just flip you over. Just like this. So there's the Hierophant energy right there. So that is a spiritual connection. Somebody that is, you're manifesting marriage, you're manifesting long-term commitment, you're manifesting a spiritual connection, a traditional relationship. A lot of you may be manifesting a mentor. You may be a mentor. Okay. Let Spirit guide you in this. Let your higher self guide you along your journey every day, but especially coming up Cancer season. Okay. It's here. It's upon us, and it's going to be an emotional trip for some of you. Some of you, it is for your highest good that you're going through these emotions. So if you're over here like, yes, I'm juiced up, I'm ready to go, I'm ready for a relationship, I'm ready to do it, I'm ready to have somebody in my bed, I'm ready to have somebody on my arm, I'm ready to have somebody to go out with and hang out with. There's an emotional current here. There's an undertow here. And the undertow I'm feeling is that there have been some burdens and some struggles that you have dealt with that you need to undeal with. But you have to gain that courage and that strength to love someone unconditionally, but love yourself more in order to cut free from that kind of thing. Okay. And others of you, it's just to be ready to be vulnerable again in your twin flame unions or in new connections, whatever it may be. Damn devil. So we've got the Queen of Cups out here. So that is spiritual, soulful love, very high-powered love. That is self-love. That is an individual that loves themselves as much as they love others or more. That is a person who loves themselves and shines the love from inside themselves and creates that environment of love that just radiates it. It's a radiating of love, you know? And this is a person who's been through the challenges and the battles of bad relationships and overcome them and will not take less than what they know they deserve. Loving is as much as they are. They can love from a distance, but this queen will get what she wants, male or female. It's a very spiritual, soulful connection. We got that first card out. Okay. We do have the Eight of Wands. Excuse me. We do have the Eight of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords here and the Devil here. Okay. And what this is telling me is that you're going to need to follow your intuition here in regards to, at some of you, it is a marriage that is toxic. Some of you, it is a union that is toxic. Some of you, it is toxicity as far as fears. Okay, we have the Devil out here again. Fears, doubts, worries, concerns, insecurities, addictions, addictive thinking. You're addicted to negative thinking, which causes fears and limiting beliefs and all of that stuff, okay? This person coming in, you're going to need to follow your intuition, okay? Because some of you may feel like this is a very toxic individual. Some of you have a toxic person that you need to release. But some of you, this person or this connection, this union coming in or this connection coming in, you may feel the love and the intensity from it, but it may put you in your head and cause you to fear or overthink. Okay, this is why the universe is like, you need a little bit more time, some of you, to let go of the past, because your fears here are the emotional connection, the getting togethers. Some of you, it is being lied to or manipulated again. Okay, remembering to leave those Three of Swords in the past, not take that with you on your next journey with this new beginning or with this new person. We got the Four of Wands and the Hermit. Okay. So in regards to connections, in regards to stable connections, twin flame unions, relationships, you are manifesting amazing things here. Spiritual, soulful connections, loving connections, traditional, long-term connections. Okay. And they can be very intense. You're also manifesting events and parties, things to celebrate. Okay, but this is twin flame union, is twin flame connection, is stability in relationships. And it is also, you are also manifesting the ability to use your discernment, make wise decisions, because you are manifesting this. You're listening to your intuition. You're following your inner wisdom. You're following that star that's in the jar, right? These are things to be celebrated. So there are some celebrations and unions coming together, okay? Some of you, it is simply allowing the, what are you saying to me? Stubbornness, inability to work together as a team, to stabilize the connections or the unions or the relationships. All right. And that is the challenge, is working together to stabilize it. Okay. And some of you, it is on whether or not you want a new relationship, whether or not you want your twin flame union. Things are being aligned. Things are being aligned. And I wanted to know what. So if there has been lack of movement, stagnancy, lack of communication, instability in unions or relationships, I feel some of you may be getting divorced. A divorce may need to happen in order for you to get the new connection. Some of you, I told you, you might have to release a relationship. Some of you might be a twin flame that you've been holding on to. It's just been too much of a struggle bus for you, and you're ready for something new. Okay, you'll know. You know who your story. You know you, and you know your story. That's how you know you resonate. I'm talking directly to you. So some things are going to be balanced out karmically. There's karmic balance coming. Oh my God. And I wanted to know, overall, we have the sunshine. So as a bookmark here, as two bookends here, not a bookmark, duh. You've got justice and happiness coming to stagnancy, to non-movement, to your unstable unions, or your union's not stabilizing and not coming together, not making any forward movements in relationships. This shit's coming, and it's beautiful. We got the Lovers and the Eight of Wands. What can you? Oh, we got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Empress at the bottom of the deck as well. So Sunshine and Empress, that's abundance on all levels, babies. Every level, manifesting it. Tell me about this Lovers or this Eight of Wands, please. For Cancer season 2022, for my twin flames and my soulmates, what can we expect? Some of you have a rebirth coming, or you're coming out of a transition. Okay, for some of you, this is happening because you have dedicated your time and your effort to yourself and repairing your own love of self. Okay, you were overgiving before. Okay, there is a rebirth happening here. Some of this could be a connection. I think this is self, though. Excuse me. In order to get this love and this communication, this falling in love, we've got to love ourselves first, and we got to take responsibility for ourselves. So some of you are still going through this transition through Cancer season, but it is about self-indulgence. What is that? No, not self-indulgence. Self-satisfaction. Emotional satisfaction for you. If you've been sad, depressed, overgiving, the world is out to get me, everybody's against me, all of that looks like it's changing. Excuse me. You're birthing something new here, a new you. And because you're birthing a new you, things are changing. Karma is balancing. Things are being brought right. You're aligning with your true love, or your soulmate or twin flame. Falling in love and communication. Happiness, abundance on every level. And it's all because you're working on you. Focus on you and your emotional satisfaction. And not only that, but if this is a rebirth in a twin flame union, if this is a rebirth in a connection for you, whatever kind it is, this is taking time to make sure you're not overgiving, you're not overly giving to people, balancing out the connection, being cautious and making sure that you're not giving too much of yourself too fast, that you're getting what you desire. And I feel like for the majority of you, it's making sure that you're emotionally satisfied, that there is emotional growth there. That is what you're fearing, is the emotional growth or the emotional connection. Is this person going to have feelings for me? Is this person going to be able to connect with me on an emotional level and grow? Or is this person, going to try and manipulate me? This is kind of the energy that's being worked through. And this is why some of your connections may be delayed, or your unions may be delayed. But this is focusing on you, making sure you are making yourself happy and not relying or depending on other people to make you happy. It's all about self-love. That's what allows you to call in strong long-term connections. That's what allows you to break free from the devil energy. When you love yourself, that is the highest power. Love. And when you love yourself and you know your worth and you know what you're worthy of and what you deserve, you will not allow the devil to control you. You will not be in toxic relationships because you know what you deserve. You know what will satisfy you. These are things we're working through. One more message. Look at that. Leveling up. There's the world. New cycles, baby. Bottom of the deck, you are not going to be single long. If you are single, that is long-term connection. That is a relationship. That is you blinging, shining like a diamond. And when it shows up in the reverse, that's you being taken off the market. That's a new relationship right there. Knowing your worth, manifesting your desires, getting the things that you desire from a connection, knowing you love yourself. So in Cancer season, we're leveling up here. New cycles, alignment, spiritually aligned, energetically connected, Lovers, 8 of Wands, and final message right there was the World. Fulfillment. Isn't that what you're wanting? I love this message. I hope that you did too. Remember, best way you can donate is give me a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe to the channel. If you would like a private reading with me, all of my information is in the description box below the video. Until next time, them's the words, them's the messages. Namaste, my friends.